Imagine a place where anything goes. If you want to kick a puppy or throw a kitten out of a window, I've got the place for you. It's called Kick. Anything goes there. Rest in peace. This French streamer died in his sleep while streaming on Kick, and reportedly, he was being tortured for 10 days and 10 nights by his fellow streamers. Like, I'm talking like extreme violence. Apparently, there is justice here because Kick did respond to the death of the French streamer, Jean Pormanov, by banning the co-streamers involved in his controversial broadcasts. So on August 18th, the 46-year-old Raphael Graven, better known online as Jean Pormanov, died in his sleep while streaming on Kick. And like I said, in the days leading up to his death, he was reportedly subjected to 10 days and nights of torture from fellow streamers Naruto and Safin. The alleged abuse included extreme violence, sleep deprivation, and forced ingestion of toxic products. What's crazy about this is I just saw something the other day that was so absurd. I'm sure everybody knows about the streamer Lil Dealy, who also is on Kick, and there are just like so many people watching and so much evidence to show that this streamer has been abusing his dog live on stream in front of so many people. And this is something I want to yap about because I just don't get how more people are not talking about this. Kick has 1 million viewers, and in the last 30 days, the peak was about 2.5 million viewers. And it makes you wonder if all of these streaming things, these incidences of horrible, like literal crimes against pets and humanity are happening and no one's talking about it. Like, how many more streamers out there are on Kick right now, live in front of like 100 or 1,000 people, abusing their pet, domestic abuse, or literally just like torturing someone live? So recently, the French authorities opened a judicial investigation, and France's Minister for Digital Affairs and AI said that this streamer, Pormanov, had been humiliated and mistreated for months live on Kick and criticized the platform's lack of intervention. There are a lot of clips circulating on social media showing him being hit, strangled, and shot at with paintball guns while live on stream. Kick did say that they are committed to fully cooperating with the authorities in this process, and it looks like Kick also announced it had ended its collaboration with its former French social media agency after facing backlash for posts that used images of Pormanov to promote merchandise. Kick says it's conducting a full review of its French operations to prevent similar incidences. Our priority is to protect creators and ensure a safer environment on Kick, the statement concluded, which in my opinion is such a load of baloney. It's such a load of barnacles because it's clear to see that like literally within the span of a week, we have two streamers, Lil Dealy and then this streamer Pormanov, where really terrible things are happening. Like people and pets are getting hurt, and Kick is just like doing the bare minimum to make sure that like safe live streams are happening on their platform. So it does look like France's High Commissioner for Children condemned Kick for failing to step in earlier, which I wholeheartedly agree with. And this is just absolute lunacy because I was reading that the streamer Naruto has claimed he is now the victim of a cyberbullying campaign, which I don't even understand. You were literally abusing another person live on stream. So like, what does anyone really care if you're being cyberbullied? Like, I have to look into this. This actually makes no sense to me. The streamer Naruto, who literally took part in abusing this streamer, filed a cyberbullying complaint. And there was a quote from the lawyers that said, as he goes through a period of mourning, Naruto is the subject of a cyberbullying campaign, which is so tone deaf because they literally abused Jean Pormanov live on stream. So what exactly do you mean by like, as he goes through his mourning, he like, what? I don't understand. They literally took part in abusing him. There are viral clips showing Pormanov surrounded by so-called friends, and this is reading from a news article, during his final days subjected to escalating humiliation for the camera. In one message to his mom, reportedly sent a few days before his death, Pormanov said he felt like he was being held hostage and was fed up with the streams. So it's like, why? How are we supposed to show any sensitivity to the fellow streamers as they're going through their mourning period? They literally tortured him live. I don't get it. Why are we going to show you any sensitivity or empathy? Like, you basically deserve to be cyberbullied. Like, what you did was horrible. It looks like the lawyers are saying my clients have no responsibility for the streamer's death. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to talk about this because I just don't understand what's happening. Like, in another video, I can talk about the Lil Dealy situation and how he's just like ongoing, like just abusing his pet, which is so sad to see. Like, that dog deserves to be loved and have a lifetime of love. And it is nice to see that like more people are talking about it, and hopefully that comes to light. Hopefully Kick takes action. Hopefully that dog is rehomed to a location where that dog is just going to receive the love that it deserves and not abuse. This is something that needs to be talked about more. Kick is just like the Wild West. Like, people go on there and they grow in viewership and they're just doing horrible things. And another thing to talk about is like, I don't understand. You can literally see that the viewers are taking part in this, and like they actually don't see anything wrong with a pet being abused or like a human being actually being tortured live on stream. So I just like, I gotta call it out here now on the video. Like, Kick has a growing problem. They need to moderate these things. And also the viewers are just as guilty as the people who are doing these horrible things live on stream. I don't know who in their right mind would want to sit down and be like, oh yeah, a little casual scrolling for the day, just some light cup of coffee with a light, some live streaming of someone abusing their dog or a human being, just being tortured, just a little light watching to wind down from my long work day. I just don't get it. Everyone involved in this just needs to be called out. Like, it is just so wrong, and it's another one of those things where, like, if people don't do something about it, this is going to become a growing problem. Kick clearly has a reputation, and it is going to continue to attract horrible people who are going to go live on stream and do, like, they're going to commit crimes against humanity, and then they're also going to attract the audience that wants to watch that and sees nothing wrong with it. So yeah, it's just wild to see. Like, I just don't understand. Kick is just the Wild West, and I just don't get it. So I hope that the ownership and the management behind Kick does something about this. I think that it's just not okay, that it clearly has a reputation, and I hope they do something about their reputation. It's very clear that they've built a successful streaming platform, but like, maybe you should build a successful streaming platform off of things that just aren't horrible. Anyways, that's it. I'm done yapping about it.